From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Friday, February 17th, 2023. I'm D. Ray Knight. This is what's going on. South Dakota Attorney General Marty Jackley says a Division of Criminal Investigation review indicates a Rapid City police officer was justified in the shooting death of a man who pointed a gun at the officer. Attorney General Marty Jackley says video from the officer's body-worn camera, along with other collected evidence, indicates that the officer verbally commanded the suspect to stop and the suspect did not comply. The suspect, identified as Ira Julian Wright, had pointed a .22 caliber Magnum revolver at the officer. The officer fired his weapon, hitting Wright, who was pronounced dead at the scene. A bill restricting COVID vaccination mandates for children died in committee. Amy Rose has the story.
A Senate committee Wednesday killed a bill restricting mandatory childhood COVID-19 vaccines. It also would have stripped much of the State Department of Health's authority regarding all mandatory childhood immunizations in public schools. After an hour of testimony and committee consideration, the Senate Health and Human Services Committee killed SB 125 on a 7-0 vote. Republican Senator Julie Fry-Mueller of Rapid City had asked for the measure, saying it was needed because of governmental overreach. But opponents to the bill said there's already a rule-making process that the Department of Health has to follow.
The Legal and Finance Committee in Rapid City is pulling back a resolution related to the preservation of a building. The resolution withdrawn yesterday would have supported the preservation of the Sioux San Hospital. Committee members initially supported preserving the building, but they learned that plans had been made to redevelop the space with facilities that would include a memorial garden. The resolution was also withdrawn because of the cost of repurposing the building. In national and international news, President Joe Biden says the U.S. is developing sharper rules to track, monitor, and potentially shoot down unknown aerial objects. This follows 3 weeks of high-stakes drama sparked by the discovery of a suspected Chinese spy balloon transiting much of the country. Biden has directed National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan to lead an interagency team to review U.S. procedures after the downing of the Chinese balloon, as well as 3 other objects that the U.S. now believes are most likely benign. Biden said Thursday he hopes the new rules will help distinguish between those that are likely to pose safety and security risks that necessitate action and those that do not. Tesla is recalling so-called full self-driving vehicles. Amy Rose has the details.
U.S. safety regulators have pressured Tesla into recalling nearly 363,000 vehicles with its full self-driving system because it can misbehave around intersections and doesn't always follow speed limits. The recall came after regulators expressed concerns about the way Tesla's system responds in certain cases along roads. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says in documents posted Thursday on its website that Tesla will fix the concerns with an online software update in the coming weeks. The documents say Tesla is doing the recall but does not agree with an agency analysis of the problem.
Now the latest on the war in Ukraine. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is due to give the opening address at a major annual conference on international security policy. Russia's invasion of Ukraine was expected to dominate the 3-day Munich Security Conference, which starts today in Germany. About 40 heads of state and government, as well as politicians and security experts from almost 100 countries, including the United States, Europe, and China, were expected to attend the event. Zelensky is participating by video link. For the first time in 2 decades, conference organizers didn't invite Russian officials. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Sunny with a high of 52, low tonight 24. This weekend expect sunshine and highs in the mid-40s. And that was your Daily Slice for Friday, February 17th, 2023. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D. Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm D. Ray Knight. Have a great day.